Hey, I'm Dr. Jean-Marc Slak right here in Burlington, right next to Lexington. I have a story that I think is really enlightening, interesting, and it came as a revelation to Dr. Linda and I. And that is that we noticed as we were getting older that we were experiencing some more stiffness and body aches and just general sluggishness, both physically as well as mentally. And one of the things that our readings and the classes we took pointed out to is that gluten and grains in general, wheat in particular, could be the cause of this feeling. So we eliminated all wheat. No bread, no pasta, no pizza, nothing that has wheat or gluten in it. Sure enough, our vivacity, our vitality went up, our mind cleared up, our body felt better, the joints stopped being achy and creaky, and we were more limber and able to perform at a higher level. One thing that, things worked out as a lot of people have already noticed when you eliminate gluten from your diet and wheat in particular. One thing that came as a total shock and surprise is, as you know, we go to France every year and to visit my family. And one of the things that we noticed is that while in France on vacation, we'd eat bread. We'd just say, okay, forget about it. We're in France. We're going to eat like the French. And the French have bread. They have bread for breakfast, a piece of bread with a little butter and a little jelly on it. You dunk that in your café au lait in the morning. That's breakfast in France. Bread with every meal. Bread with lunch. Bread with dinner. Snacks in the afternoon for kids. Bread with chocolate. Bread all the time. And we'd go to France, we'd have bread. Didn't have any of the bad effects. No joint stiffness, no brain sluggishness, no achiness, no creakiness in our whole entire body. And we noticed that over several years, like again and again. We come here, we have wheat, we have problems, we're bloated, we put weight on, we're feeling that stiffness. We go to France, we eat that stuff, nothing happens. Well, we looked into it farther, and what happens is that the type of wheat that they grow when you go into high quality places in France is different than the type of wheat that we have access to here. So that is the key difference. There's different breeds of wheat that have different effect. They're grown differently, different pesticides, but also different gluten level. So I found something that I can obtain right here that I can use in my cooking. I can use wheat flour. It's called einkorn flour. It's an ancient grain. It's an older kind of wheat. It's organic, of course, so no pesticides on it. And when we're having that in small quantity, occasionally, and it's not an everyday thing, and we're making things at home with it, we don't have the side effects that regular wheat flour that we have here, even the organic kind, gives us. So I thought you'd like to find out about that. It's called einkorn flour. You can order it and online. You can find it maybe in some supermarkets. I found that I have to order it. But certainly, if you're going to have bake cookies for the holidays, if you're going to eat a little more crazily, as we all do for the holidays, maybe you want to pay attention and make sure you're using these type of ingredients and have a better result and not have your health be set back by the kind of flour that we have that harms us. Hey, I'm Dr. Jean-Marc Slak. I can't wait to see you. Happy holidays.